Olympic gold medalist, without a doubt, one of the greatest black professional wrestlers of all time. He has seen it all, he's heard it all, he's witnessed it all. Recently, he sat down with TMZ Sports as it's been recorded. Part of it's an interview, and part of it, I guess, is live at the same time. Tyrone Bowman Live, welcome to the program. Listen to what Mark Henry had to say about Hulk Hogan when he tried to get him to apologize for the things that he knew that he was guilty of. Check it out.
I thought it was unbelievable. I thought, what a spectacle. The support from Hollywood showing up, and all of the shows of people that are on Netflix or want to be on Netflix. I thought it was pretty damn special. Um, the production was incredible. Like they added something to television that already existed, but just in a new home. And man, I outside of WrestleMania or the major PLEs and pay per views, that was probably the best show that I've seen on television since WrestleMania.
What does this mean for the industry? We've got Netflix, we've got Max. It seems like the whole industry is changing for the positive, right?
It is, and it's good for everybody. A rising tide raises all ships. I think that all Caribbean is going to benefit from the fact that um, what the WWE is doing is bringing everybody up for a good ride. It puts us in a good light, marketing and media wise, across the board. People already respect pro wrestling, but now they see that pro wrestling is more than just sports entertainment. It's a way to sell. It's a way to get everybody involved.
One thing that stood out that people were talking about was the universe's reaction to Hulk Hogan. You surprised to see the Hulkster, one of the greatest, if not the greatest of all time, get booed a little bit in Los Angeles?
Yeah, booed a
I
whole
mean,
lot.
that's arguable. Anytime that you consider the Mount Rushmore in the top 10 of wrestling all time, Hogan is always going to be in that top 10. But right now, with the social climate and the things that he said and done and his lack of effort to try to fix it, people are going to come down on him. I never had an issue with him before I heard all of the stuff. And even then, I believe in giving second chances. Anybody that knows me knows that I'm a fix-it person. I'm not going to dwell on the negative. I'm not going to talk about the past. We're going forward. And he never wanted to go forward and fix it. So, that's what happens when you think that everything is going to go away. It's not going to go away.
We've talked in the past about that and his history. Have you ever talked to him about it, or no? He's just kind of let it go away.
No, he thinks it's going to go away. That is not going to be that dark cloud over his career. I have not said, I offered to say, hey, let's do a tour of the black colleges, law schools, and explain what happened. He didn't want to do that.
Another return, The Rock, always electrifying when he shows up. No matter how long he's going to be there, it's special when you see him, right involved in the programming.
Yeah, I mean, I knew that if you go on Busted Open, we talked about yesterday. What did we expect out of what was going to happen? And I said exactly what was going to happen verbatim. They did exactly what I said would be done because I understand what it is that makes things look a certain way. And I was taught by the best that perception is reality. And you in our business of entertainment and sports entertainment, how you're perceived is the reality. Doing
pro wrestling is what I love. I've been doing it for a long time. And like most, when I started promoting, doing indie events, it was always a matter of creating a platform where everybody can get an equal shot of sharing, trying to get where they're trying to go and grow wherever they may take them, Japan or wherever.
Mexico, Canada,
Everywhere. Wherever their heart desires, I wanted to create that platform. And, I did it based out of Florida, but one thing I had to find out, that is true to life about business is it's all about location. And if you really want to make it a viable business, you got to find a location. And historically, anyone do a little bit of research, the NWA used to hit the Bahamas and these islands, but it just stopped for some odd reason. And so the birth of all Caribbean wrestling, we wanted to get over there and show the people that historically is a large fan base that is untapped. And once I went over there to, start speaking with the people and see if this would be something that they want, I presented it to Mark. Funny story. I don't know if you want me to tell you this, but he told me, he said, man, I had an idea like that. I presented it, but it got shot down. But now I say somebody do it and let me see what this is all about. And when he came to see what it was about and what we're doing, he came on and said, you know what, let's make it work. And now everything that's coming in because of Mark, man, I wasn't prepared for it. Again, I started out doing just indie promotion shows, but now you're talking like right now. Look, I'm talking with Steve G on TMZSports. That's crazy to me. The TV deal that we have with this company called Tempo Networks, who has distribution throughout the entire Caribbean diaspora. The love we're actually getting from the government and ministry, or their version of the government is called the ministry, and all of these islands that want us to come over and do this. And man, it was a no-brainer to presenting Mark. I said, Mark, this is what I got. Where can we? I have a saying: where can we go and where can we grow? And he was like, listen.
All right, that's enough of that wrangling. I'm not going to do any more of that story. Be careful what you say, be careful what you do, especially when somebody has an axe to grind with you. Because your enemies always look for an inopportune time to destroy you, to viscerate you, to bring you down. And especially if it's done in privacy and behind closed doors, you never know who's filming you. You never know who's recording you. And people are always putting people on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and all these other media platforms without their permission. Stay woke, never surrender, never quit.